doesn't feel the same since you left. My whole world has changed. Sitting on the back porch swing, we first caught a spark. Now I'm blowing smoke rings in the shape of broken hearts. There's a million stars hanging in the sky. They once belonged to you and I. Now they don't hold the same magic they once did. They don't shine like they used to. They don't hold answers or the truth. Even when they're shooting across the sky, they don't make lovers' dreams come true. They're just holes in the night. Those old dusty roads aren't as much fun as they were when we were chasing the setting sun, casting wishes and skipping stones across the sleepy lake. Now I'm out here on my own, staring into space. There's a million stars hanging in the sky. They once belonged to you and I. Now they don't hold the same magic they once did. They don't shine like they used to. They don't hold answers or the truth. Even when they're shooting across the sky, they don't make lovers' dreams come true. They're just holes in the night. They say that time heals wounds of love. I hope that's true. It can't come soon enough. There's a million stars hanging in the sky. They once belonged to you and I. Now they don't hold the same magic they once did. They don't shine like they used to. They don't hold answers or the truth. Even when they're shooting across the sky, they don't make lovers' dreams come true. They're just holes in the night. Oh, they're just holes in the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
$1,000,000 words can sure sound pretty in a blur of a cheap champagne buzz. I've been a girl putting my
Mira Sylvain. She is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday. Her single out to radio right there called Fool's Gold. We ain't fooling around tonight. We're playing the best in new country music. Go check out Mira Sylvain. It is Sylvain on social media and music after that on Facebook especially. Chase Stevens, my good friend from Canada, kicking off the show tonight with his brand new single called Holes in the Night. Boy, I'll tell you what, we've had some great nights. The last couple, we've been able to see the Northern Lights here in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And I might be able to go outside after this program's over at 10 p.m. Central and do it again. They're supposed to be maybe available till midnight tonight. So if you guys get a chance, go check that out after the show, or you can take the live audio with you off of my website as well. We've got a great live show for you tonight. I've got a couple of great radio interviews. Andrea Sharp and Larry Banks will be with me in hour number 1, and John McDuffie in hour number 2. You don't want to miss those interviews, and as I call them, the stories behind the songs. You guys are in for a treat on those as well. Lots of great radio stations that play this program. I want to give them a big shout out. KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, Down to Road Radio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, hotandfunkyradio.com. We're also on KWradio.com, Boone Country in Canada, TexasBrewRadio.com, back down in Texas, and NBRNonline.com out of Nashville, Tennessee. You can catch the Tim Kelly Show on all the major streaming formats like iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, wherever you stream music. Just Google search the Tim Kelly Show, and you too will be listening to New Country's Best. Boy, I'm going to say that a lot tonight about the music. That's what it takes to get on this program. I got to be able to say that behind your song. I'm going to say it behind this next one. Dan Austin making his radio debut tonight with a brand new single called Don't Blame It on Me on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I was just killing time, not much to do. Look out my window, baby, and I'm waiting on you. It's hard to see far through the fog and the rain. Your distant heart, it's like a hurricane. Don't blame it on me if we can't work it out. It's like you're fading away. Hey, what's this all about? Don't blame it on me. Yeah, if you're feeling blue, don't blame it on me. If I blame it on you, oh, it's you, oh, it's you, girl. You, oh, it's you, blame it on you, girl. Well, lately we've been like strangers. Should be easy to see. You can't feel the changes, baby. Don't blame it on me. Once you were mine, I never drifted away. Yeah, those were the days, and they're wasting away. I took you to the ocean, we went to the coast, to all of the places that you love the most. Well, why, baby, why? Our love was so true. Don't blame it on me if I blame it on you. Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you, girl. You, blame it on you. Oh, it's you, girl.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Girl, the way you light up my day makes the whole world spin my way. You roll out of bed, hair falling just right, laugh in the morning like it's Friday night, bare feet tapping on that old wood floor. Every smile you give makes me want you more. You don't dress up just to turn a head, you shine in the life we're living instead, singing a tune I ain't heard before, and I'm falling again, wanting more and more. I love the way you roll your eyes when I joke too much, how your hand finds mine with that easy touch. You laugh in the morning, your kiss at night, the way you make wrong feel so right. I'd give the world just to sit by you. Every little thing that you say or do, no part of you I'd ever change or lose. Yeah, I love everything about you. You speak your mind, stand strong and true. You're the answer when the day runs through. Love so deep and you give so free. You're the best kind of woman a man can see. You turn the hard times into something sweet. Pull me in close, never miss a beat. One look from you and my sky turns blue. Girl, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. I love the way you roll your eyes when I joke too much, how your hand finds mine with that easy touch. You laugh in the morning, your kiss at night, the way you make wrong feel so right. I'd give the world just to sit by you. Every little thing that you say or do, no part of you I'd ever change or lose. Yeah, I love everything about you. If the road gets long, I'll hold on tight. Two-step with you every Saturday night. Every mile's better with you in view. You're my forever, my dream come true. I love the way you roll your eyes when I joke too much, how your hand finds mine with that easy touch. You laugh in the morning, your kiss at night, the way you make wrong feel so right. I'd give the world just to sit by you. Every little thing that you say or do, no part of you I'd ever change or lose. Yeah, I love everything about you. Ooh, girl, the way you light up my day makes the whole world spin my way. Yeah, I love everything about.
His name is Mike Corellis from the great state of Texas. That's a great song that'll get you up and moving on a Wednesday night. Everything About You, Mike Corellis. And he had a great radio interview with yours truly a little while ago. Check out my full live interview schedule of past interviews on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Click on the Tim Kelly Show Interview Archives tab, and the two interviews that I have tonight will go in there right after the live show is over as well. You can go back and listen to the interviews over and over again and check out a bunch of them. Just hit that load more button down at the bottom. It only shows you about 10 at a time. Keep hitting that button and you'll see a bunch of interviews in there. And you can download the interviews as well if you're the artist and want to share that on your social media. Emily Myers is up next, and I will be interviewing her as well. This is Time to Say Goodbye. Not yet. We're just getting warmed up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
You've got lemon in your eyes as you walk me to the door. Miles between us now and who we were before. I've seen how frail love can be. there's a choke in your throat when you say my name, finding reasons to blow up my phone. If you're lost, thinking about how we take that break, and it feels wrong sleeping alone. Sometimes it is harder giving up than giving another try. Maybe it ain't time to say goodbye. You're getting older, losing those rose-colored glasses, but it's not over. Luster fades as time passes. I've seen how frail we can be. Broken hearts don't just heal suddenly. Some pain never goes away, like choosing to go when you could have stayed. If there's a choke in your throat when you say my name, finding reasons to blow up my phone. If you're lost, thinking about how we take that break, and it feels wrong sleeping alone. Sometimes it is harder giving up than giving another try. Maybe it ain't time to say goodbye. If there's a choke in your throat when you say my name, finding reasons to blow up my phone. If you're lost, think about how we take that break, and it feels wrong sleeping alone. Sometimes it is harder giving up than giving another try. Maybe it ain't time. If there's a choke in your throat when you say my name, finding reasons to blow up my phone. If you're lost, thinking about how we take that break, and it feels wrong sleeping alone. Sometimes it is harder giving up than giving another try. Maybe it ain't time. Oh, maybe it ain't time.
This is Elisha LeMaster, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
He did me wrong, so I ain't staying home. Gonna put on my boots, let down my curls tonight. I'm calling all my girls. Gonna head down to the local dive bar. Oh, I could find someone new, but that ain't what I'm here to do. 1 drink, 2 drink, 3 drink a few. I want a margarita and a Cosmo too. The DJ's playing all my favorite songs. I'm gonna dance all night long. I'm just here for some fun. I ain't going home with no one like tonight. So let's go, girls. Hold tight, it's girls' night. I heard moving on is the best revenge, and I finally come to realize that I never needed him. Oh, how I've missed this side of me. Might take a ride on a mechanical bull. Some would say I'm a handful. 1 drink, 2 drink, 3 drink a few. I want a margarita and a Cosmo too. The DJ's playing all my favorite songs. I'm gonna dance all night long. I'm just here for some fun. I ain't going home with no one like tonight. So let's go, girls. Hold tight, it's girls' night. so free. Just my girl. Set me. One drink, two drink, three drink a few. I want a margarita and a Cosmo too. The DJ's playing all my favorite songs. I'm gonna dance all night long. One drink, two drink, three drink a few. I want a margarita and a Cosmo too. The DJ's playing all my favorite songs. I'm gonna dance all night long. I'm just here for some fun. I ain't going home with no one like Shania said. Let's go, girls. Hold tight, it's girls' night. Hold tight, it's girls' night.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is Indie Wednesday. I'm playing the best in new country music, getting you through your hump day work week, and we've got a couple of great radio interviews for tonight's program as well. I have Andrea Sharp. I have Larry Banks with me tonight. How are you folks?
Hi, Tim.
Great. It's great to be here. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
You bet. Great to have you on the program. I've been playing your music for a little bit, and you got some fantastic music, and we get to hear the stories behind those songs tonight in the interviews. It's going to be great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. We co-write songs, and it's really fun to write songs with Andrea. She's young, and
Yep.
I'm old, and we have different ideas, and we have to collaborate and put them together, but she does a great job.
Hey, that's
It's
all right.
fun.
I say I'm still in my prime, too, if I pay Amazon another month.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's good stuff. You guys connected a couple of years ago, so you've been doing your thing for a little bit now, getting your feet wet in this country music thing. I love it.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Yeah, we met at a open mic night about 2.5, 3 years ago.
We're in our third year, yeah.
Yeah, I was just singing a song, and he came up to me and was like, I love all this country stuff, too. And him and another guy were playing a Johnny Cash song, and I was like, let's do this. This is totally up my alley. Let's
Let's
do that.
see if we mesh.
Yeah, let's see if we mesh, is what I said.
No, I was sitting in the audience, and I said, that girl needs some ear candy behind her, some musicians. And
Yeah.
so that's what I like to do, is write the music and play, and she's got the best voice. If you listen to her, she's like Patsy Cline.
Yeah.
If you closed your eyes, she would sound, you'd think Patsy Cline was here. You
Yep.
know, she's that good.
I totally agree with that. And it mentioned Leanne Rhymes in your bio, too. Man, I was listening to Leanne Rhymes when she was like 13. I think she did Blue.
Oh,
And
yep,
that was way
Blue,
back in the
yep.
90s. And that 90s country, I say it all the time, is what got me into country radio, man. And we still talk about it
Seriously.
35 years later, huh?
Yeah, for real. I would steal my sister's Blue CD all the time, and she'd get mad at me, even though she didn't like country. So I was like, this is mine. I'm singing
I
it.
think did that song get you to Dollywood? Was that one you played? Or you played Patsy Crazy, I know.
Yeah, Patsy Cline got me
But
my
Blue you were
Dollywood.
doing.
Yeah, Blue was my first ever, like, audition and talent shows, and that was the beginning when I was 12 years old. So.
Yeah, you should hear her. We ought to do that cover and send it to you, because you'd think it was Leanne singing without a doubt.
Wow, that sounds good. And you also have a Christmas song that I'm excited to hear, too, because Christmas is right around the corner. And the day after Thanksgiving, this whole radio show and the radio station will turn to Christmas. It'll be snowing on it. It'll be snowing on my website, literally on every page. It's already snowing on the Christmas channel that I have going year round. I just kept that going last year, so it's pretty cool. And we love Christmas time here in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. But you guys probably get a white Christmas quite a bit. You're in Utah.
Yeah, we're in Utah, and we do get snow. It gets cold
Yep.
here. But we're just getting ready. Actually, the band's winding down. Saturday night's our last night of playing Timeless Country.
Uh-huh.
Yep, just
And
regular
then we
music.
switch into an acoustic Christmas show that we do with the guys. And in fact, we're rehearsing tonight, trying to get it out. But yeah, Christmas Without You is a song that we've won a National Songwriting Award, top 5 country Christmas songs, and we've been playing a little bit, and so we're definitely going to get it to you.
Yeah,
Get
that's
it on your
awesome.
Christmas show.
Yeah, looking at the band that you have is called the Timeless Country Band, and you guys have played all over Utah. You do rodeos, corporate events. You entertain all over the place in Utah, so that is good stuff.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, lots of fun. A lot of people singing along, clapping.
Yep.
My favorite's when they start dancing and all the little kids get involved. It's funny how we attract the older people who know the songs, but the younger kids, they gravitate toward us all the time.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We'll be in the audience. We'll know all the words and sing right along with us.
Yeah.
And then the young ones are coming up and, oh, that's my favorite kind of country.
Yeah, and they love it
Yeah.
just the same. And
Yeah.
it's great that we touch them just like everyone else.
That
so
is
it's a great
awesome.
experience.
And you guys have that great combination, something for everybody in your show that they can relate to. You got some great original
Yeah.
music that we're going to talk about. And the age thing, you mentioned it, younger and older, and so you've got that too for everybody. Now, let's start with Larry. I want to ask you, Larry, how long have you been playing, and did you teach yourself to play instruments, or were you self-taught or take lessons, or what?
Well, I've been playing a long time. I've got white hair, so that gives you an idea. And I've been playing country music all these years.
Wow.
How I learned to play is I snuck my dad's guitar out of his closet, and I would just, when he was at work, I'd go and I'd slow down Chet Atkins records and Roy Clark records and slow them down and learn the licks and not tell him about it. So
Yeah.
that's how I learned to play. And then I started playing in a band. I think my first band was maybe 14 years old, playing in a country band, sneaking into bars. Actually had a steel guitar player who liked my picking, and his name was Theo, and he used to sneak me in the back door of the Westerner to play country music. And so, yeah, long time.
That's
long
awesome.
time.
Chet Atkins had his own style of playing the guitar, and he is famous for it. I think it's called finger picking, and I have a guy here in
It is.
Branson that I've been friends with for years. His name's Leroy New. He won Guitar Player of the Year in Branson in 2010. He played a lot of Chet Atkins style, but he could do dueling banjos with just the guitar. He could make that thing sound like a banjo, too. It's just crazy to watch.
Yeah, well, so I play guitar. I play pedal steel guitar, and I don't know if you know about the pedal steel, but it's
A little bit.
a crazy instrument to play.
Yep.
10 strings, 5 knee levers, 4 pedals, moving your feet and playing the right strings and no frets, and that's a fun instrument. So when you
awesome.
listen to our songs, you'll hear the steel. When you hear the steel, that's me playing the steel.
There you go.
Then I play the lead guitar.
Awesome.
So,
And Andrea, how long you been singing, and what got you into singing, and when did you realize you had that voice?
Oh man, what I said earlier about still in my little sister's CD, her Leon Rhymes Blue CD was the one that just caught my eye, caught my ear. And I would just sing all those songs, and somebody heard me sing Blue, and they're like, you need to sing in this talent show. And when I sang Blue, I just was hooked, and I did talent shows, I did dance stuff. I just sang everywhere, anywhere I could go, and I was a karaoke singer for a long time, and then I was like, I want to play the guitar and sing. And it took me a couple of years to kind of get it down, and then it just kind of clicked, and I've been in love with it. I sang in Dollywood for a year, and it's been a blast.
Wow. That's
yeah,
awesome.
can you imagine a young girl from Riverton, Utah, about 19 years old? She decides to move to Nashville and
Crazy.
gets to perform at Dollywood. She did a great job.
I'm amazed
Yeah,
every
it's fun.
time I do these interviews of the talent that's out there or what lands in my email. We were talking off the air before we get on here. I'm year number 14 of doing this show, and there's so much untapped talent out there that we still don't know about. I've interviewed a lot of people that have been on Blake's team when he did 23 seasons of NBC's The Voice or American Idol, America's Got Talent, all of those things. And there's still some 8 or 9 year old right now out there honing their craft that if we stay in this thing long enough, they're going to be on this program just like you guys are tonight. And,
How cool. That's crazy.
Well, you get hooked playing music. You
do.
just get hooked. it's probably a form of a drug or something.
Right.
Yep.
It's a healthy drug.
A healthy drug.
And you guys are songwriters too, so it says your songwriting and musical performances exemplify a collaboration and a partnership between a passionate young vocalist, a seasoned Army veteran, and by the way, Larry, thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you for saying that. Thank you.
We got Veterans Week coming up real soon here in Branson. We do a whole week of veteran stuff here, not just on Veterans
Awesome.
Day, but every show I've ever been in Branson, they have every branch of the service stand up and they give them an applause, a tribute, whatever. It's in almost every
It's
show,
awesome.
and that is a good thing. They love the veterans here in Branson. So
Well, I'm a Vietnam veteran, and so I get the opportunity, like I'm going next week to play for my granddaughter's elementary school,
Yep.
elementary kids, and talk to them about what it's like to be a veteran, and it's for me. I was really lucky in the Army. I won the U.S. All Pacific Army Entertainment Contest. So the Army changed my MOS to 03 Bravo, which is Entertainment Specialist, and sent me to
Wow.
Vietnam with my guitar, not an M16. So I had the opportunity to go play for the soldiers in the jungle and places that USO shows don't go.
yeah. What a deal. I grew up, well, not grow up, but my love for radio, I was already in Southeast Oklahoma. I was in my 20s, but a little bit later on, this gentleman, Toby Keith from Oklahoma, came along, and he loved to play for those guys too, man. And a lot of other
Yes.
artists, they have done it as well. And they said that was the time of their lives. They'll never forget those shows, the USO tours and all those things. Me and you, Larry, are probably old enough to remember Bob Hope back there doing it on his comedy shows, and taking that tour overseas and stuff.
Actually, when I was in the Army, the Army entertainers got to open up for Bob Hope.
Isn't that
I
something?
remember doing that in Korea. So it was, exactly.
Yep, absolutely. Now, Andrea, you're a little bit younger, but you guys together write songs. Let me ask you how that kind of collaboration started with you and Larry.
Oh man. Well, we first got I don't know, was it a letter or something that they were just looking for some songwriting things, and we just kind of just wanted to just jump in and see what happened, see if we mesh well, as we always say.
Yes.
Yep.
And we started with the Christmas song, and then it turned into writing for a zombie movie. And we're like, okay, we kind of have a niche here. Let's continue. And it's just kind of blown up, and just we're kind of feeling what comes to us. We have ideas. Someone will say, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. Yep, let's do that one. So
Yeah.
it's cool just to collaborate and see what happens and be open-minded to everything.
Yeah, this producer wanted to make a zombie movie. He's up in Utah, and so we got the idea of Rattlesnake Stomp, right? Because
Yep.
there are rattlesnakes around here.
Yeah, yep.
and that's where it started. But then we've gotten several songs out of that.
Yeah.
Andrea's, I think, one of her best songs, and I'm going to give her the credit because all I did was a few words in the bridge and put some music behind it. But Damsel, tell them about Damsel.
Yeah, Damsel came from the inspiration from my 8-year-old daughter at the time. She wanted to be a Disney princess and be married when she's older, and it just gave me the idea of just, you need to save yourself. You don't need to be saved by a prince. And Larry came up with the bridge, which kind of ties the whole song together, of I can make my own story. I don't need to be saved. The prince doesn't have to come save me. I'm the hero of my story, kind of thing. So it's just been cool. Just a fun ride to just write all these songs and see what happens.
Yeah.
Then Dads and Daughters, we just finished that. I had some ideas, but Andrea turned it inside out and helped us to put the story together. It's a really cool wedding song. I think we're going to do pretty well with it.
That is awesome. I talk about it all the time. I'm looking at some of the times of the songs, in 3 or 4 minutes, how much goes into putting that together. And you hear these stories like you guys are telling behind the scenes, and hey, let's do this, let's try that, let's switch this lyric, let's switch this title, whatever. It all happens in a song. And then you put it out to radio, and you put out a good finished product that you're not only happy with, but obviously from the performances that you were telling us about a little bit earlier, the folks that you performed for are pretty happy with it too, huh?
Yeah, we played Dads and Daughters at a. Where did we play? We were playing for this insurance company up in Park City, and Park City. And they pulled out the cameras and started sending the video of Dads and Daughters to their husbands and their daughters, and it's been really cool to see.
They're getting teary-eyed and getting involved with the words, thinking that they can sing along, which we want people to sing along, so the words are easy enough to repeat and sing along with.
Yep.
So it's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you talk about writing songs. They're long projects. So, like Damsel, you had in your hip pocket for what, a year or so?
Yeah, I had it since 2021, so about 4 years.
Yeah.
I just had that hidden away and didn't know what to do with it. It was missing some pieces, so.
So she says, "Well, I got this idea. It's called Damsel." And I said, "Well, let's hear it." And then we put it together, but still, it takes a long time to do a good job on the song. It really does.
Well, I've said that a bunch too, and it still happens, and it happened with Damsel. I get a lot of one-word song titles in my email, and you have no idea what that song's going to be about. Okay, Damsel, I've heard that term a lot, whatever.
Right.
But, to build a song around that, just that one word, that is some talent. I love that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so you guys
we just did. Oh, sorry.
You did a great job on it, is what I was going to say. And that's going to be the third one we're going to play tonight, but good stuff.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, we just did a video on it, which was so much fun. We got to go to the Great Salt Lake Salt Flats and got to have that all in the picture. I know a lot of people want to see those salt flats, so it's kind of cool. The videographer, Joshua Timothy, did it. He did a great job. He did, like, the aerial shots where you could see everything. And it was actually crowded that day, and he didn't get a single person in that shot. And it's just amazing what they can do.
Well, that is awesome. I'm going to have to check that out, and we're going to lead people to where they can find that, too, when we ask about your social media after the interview tonight or during the last part of it. But I did mention this to Larry. Your name is Andrea Sharp. His last name is Banks. And I thought, Sharp Banks. We got a lot of those in Branson because it's real hilly here, and you can go off the road easily if you're not paying attention driving around here. And I thought that'd be a cool name for you guys to put together. And you actually did that now. You have a music production company or something
now. You
now.
gave us the idea. You get credit for it.
You're the inspiration.
You are.
So Sharp Banks, be sure to look out for them. We'll talk about that too if you want to lead people to that. But Dads and Daughters, man, this song is real touching. I was listening to it before we got on the interview tonight, and tell us about how you came up with this one, because that is something you never forget. Is your daughters and raising. I'm a girl dad. I have just one.
There you
go. Dancing with them at their wedding, those kind of things. Those are so memorable. You never forget them.
Yeah, I started this song probably 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. And I have two daughters, and I just loved them. When I saw them, when they got married, and when I held them in my hands the first time, your life changes. And so the song's really about dads and how. Your daughter's first love, because I love them and they love me, and Andrea came along and said, well, let's make it a whole story from a baby all the way to a wedding, and it's touching. In fact, when we're recording it, I call up Andrea and say, I can't do this because I'm getting in tears.
Yeah, I hear you.
It reminds me of my daughters.
Yeah, you're making me think of that. I remember what my daughter weighed, and I'm thinking, isn't it crazy how 5 pounds and 9 ounces can change your life?
It changed, forever changed my life. And even though they're grown up and married, they never go away. Yeah. And Dad is always their first love, and so that's why we came out with the song, and we think it's going to touch a lot of people. That's what we think.
I think so too. So we're going to play it right now, and if you guys can hang out just a little bit longer, we'll come back and talk some more. We've got Andrea Sharp, we got Larry Banks. This is called Dads and Daughters on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Straight from heaven, she had it eyes teared when the girl appeared. He loved her right from the start. Forever he gave his heart. On his shoulders he shows the way. By her side every waking day. Fights bad guys and monsters dead. When he checks underneath the bed, dads and daughters can't tear them apart. There is something between their hearts, and he's his daughter's first love. Wild and free, she counts on him. Gives advice at every whim. He'll always be her biggest fan. Now he'll cheer from the stand. Dads and daughters can't tear them apart. There is something between their hearts, and he's his daughter's first love. And then she said, he's just like you. When I look in his eyes, I see love. He's strong and smart, and he loves me too. Though I'll be his wife, you gave me life. Dads and daughters can't tear them apart. There is something between their hearts, and he's his daughter's first love. Dads and daughters can't tear them apart. There is something between our hearts, and Dad, you're my first love.
That is called Dads and Daughters, brand new music from Andrea Sharp featuring Larry Banks. Man, I've got to play that for the first time on this program tonight. That is good stuff. I'm honored.
We're honored that you'd play it.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you're
Fun.
absolutely welcome. You guys keep making that great music like you do. And Andrea, you keep singing, doing your thing. Larry, you keep playing and coming up with these great song ideas, and you'll definitely stay on this program for a while.
Thank you.
Ooh, thank you.
You're welcome. You know, me and Larry were talking off the air how country music is universal and they love it in all these other countries. And by one click of the button tonight, we're putting you out on 13 radio stations around the country and around the world. So we're getting you out there. And, you know, you don't have a very big country music scene, I don't think, in Utah. So, you know, but you guys don't even have to travel anywhere and you get your music heard all over the world. That's pretty cool about internet, isn't it?
Wow,
That's
yeah.
way cool. Yeah, Utah is limited, although we're finding a demand for the kind of country we call it authentic country music. You know, it's timeless country back to the 90s,
Yeah.
early 2000s, and I know in Texas that they talk about Nashville is not country anymore, and Texas is country. You know, there's that battle that goes back and forth. out here in Utah, we do real country,
Yeah.
authentic country.
That's awesome. And that's what radio needs, and that's what I love to hear. And I give kudos to the young folks, especially. And I mean young. I've got some 11-year-olds, some 14-year-olds that I've been interviewing here lately that have these old souls, and they love this traditional country. And they mention artists like you guys have tonight with the Patsy Clines and the Leanne Rhymes and the Johnny Cashes and all those guys that still influence people to this day, even though they're gone in the world of country music. You know, Leanne Rhymes is still with us, but you know, I say it about Patsy. She's been gone longer than a lot of young artists that I've interviewed have been alive, and still has an impact on people.
Yeah, when Andrea sings it, people stand up and dance and sing all the words.
Classics
awesome.
never die, for sure.
Absolutely. So let me ask you this. Where can folks find you guys on social media and check out more of your great music and be watching for more good stuff to come?
Yes, our website is sharpbanksmusic.com, and my Instagram is Andrea Sharp Country at Instagram.
Yeah, we have a Facebook, Andrea Sharp and Timeless Country. And our music's available on all the digital platforms. Dads and Daughters, if you like that one, is releasing on November 19th is when it comes out on
That is awesome.
Spotify and Apple. But yeah.
Well, again, I am honored to not only thought of sharpbanksmusic.com, and you guys bought the domain and made that thing go. And
I remember that, and I thought, yeah, that's not bad.
Kind of catchy.
Because
He's definitely
we're out
the
here
inspiration.
producing together, so that works.
well, if a group named Rascal Flatts can have success, Sharp Banks can do pretty well, I think. So
There you go.
you know, you just never know what's going to resonate with folks, and that's probably that way when you guys collaborate in a song. You know, maybe one song that you thought was
Right.
really going to do well didn't do that well. Another song that you guys weren't really high on just blew up. You know, it works that way, doesn't it?
Right. You never know.
Yeah.
And so,
And we just have fun making music.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
and that's what keeps you young, huh, Larry?
It does. It does.
Yep, absolutely. Well, it's been a pleasure having you guys on tonight. Thanks for doing this, and let's do it again real soon. If you want to circle back around with something new, we'll definitely get you back on the program, and love to talk to you some more. It's been a blast.
Thank you.
Yes,
Christmas
thank you.
time is coming.
All right. Well, you guys, speaking of that, have a great Thanksgiving and a very Merry Christmas. And if I don't talk to you before the new year, a Happy New Year as well. And we look forward to playing your Christmas song on the Christmas channel right here on KICR. We'll keep it going year round for you.
Thank you, Tim.
You're welcome.
Yes,
We're
thank
going to
you.
play.
Happy holidays.
You too. We're going to play Rattlesnake Stomp, and then we're going to do Damsel on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, with Andrea Sharp and Larry Banks. Sharp Banks.
Out in the west off an urban sprawl, moon climbs high, it's silver and small. Boots are tapping on a wooden floor. Weekend dancing, they've been there before. Neon blue is their only light. Snakes that slither out their dance tonight. Bars alive with the music that beats. Snakes that hiss, they strike and cheat. Eyes that smile with the fangs that charm. The rattlesnakes gone. Dirty boots, they drag their feet. Some men try, they're a little too sweet. Others smile and look for prey. We all dance to keep the snakes at bay. See them glance with every move they make. Words are venom with the shots they take. Bars alive with the music that beats. Snakes that hiss, they strike and cheat. Eyes that smile with the fangs that charm. Do it, the rattlesnakes gone. Sweet talker looking for a bite. Came out here to be with friends tonight. Heard all the lines, not the first to try. Go find someone else and take a hike. Bars alive with the music that
best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Never been a damsel in a tower. Never lost a slipper on a stair. Never heard the howling from the winter. Never seen a mirror that was fair. Never had to swim away from danger. Never been a whisked away at night. You know me, I'm not like that. I run too fast and don't look back. I carry my dreams on the edge of my sleeve. To only think you can't save me. I'm never gonna be, never gonna be your damsel. Never had a friendly furry creature. Never felt the colors of the breeze. Never wished away my only future. Never felt the healing from the trees. But you know me, I'm not like that. I run too fast and don't look back. I carry my dreams on the edge of my sleeve. To only think you can't save me. I'm never gonna be, never gonna be your damsel. In a world where tales are spun, I ride my own, won't be outdone. No prince to chase, no spell to break. I'm the hero of my own fate. Never gonna be, never gonna be, never gonna be, never gonna be your damsel.
Her name is Andrea Sharp. His name is Larry Banks. SharpBanksMusic.com is where you can find them on social media. And I just knew that had to be done. They are awesome together, and they've got a great thing going on. And great country music from Utah. How about it? I bet they had some snow here a few days ago. It was cold here in Branson. If you want to check out that full weekly weather forecast in Branson and you're planning a trip here, it has warmed up tremendously. Come on down, and we'd love to see you in the live show, Capital of the World. Thank you to Larry Banks and Andrea Sharp for that great radio interview tonight. It will end up shortly after this show in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives on my website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on that website right now. Scroll down just a little bit. You'll see a YouTube player. That is the live feed from YouTube. You can check out the Face for Radio. And I've also opened up ICTV, Indie Country Television. We are live over there as well. And that tab also on the top of the homepage page of the website. And I'm on TikTok Live at Tim Kelly on Air. Come over here and say hello. We got a chat room going on over here. And I'm also live on Facebook as well. Love to meet all you folks and tell us where you're listening from. We'd love to hear from where you're listening from all over the world. We're going out to 13 radio stations around the world tonight. These next artists are making their debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday. They are called To Die For. It is the number 2, D-I-G-H, and the number 4. This is called Carolina Crazy on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm counting stars from here to there, following the breeze. The deepest south, the furthest north. I've had many dreams, and out of all the wonders that I've seen, I often think of her. Whispers in those famous pines, belonging on my heart. Yeah. I must be Carolina crazy, man, you should see her now. She's a perfect kind of lady, yeah, she can draw a crowd. When she swings and sways, baby, come with me like a free bird among the clouds. I'm out here picking daisies, going Carolina crazy. Woo! I've seen her beauty marks, colored scars, painted over time. From her anchored soul to country roads, she's as rich as fine wine. And out of all the loved ones that I've lost, I often think of her. Memories left inside my mind, puts longing on my heart. Yeah, I must be Carolina crazy, man, you should see her now. She's a perfect kind of lady, yeah, she can draw a crowd. When she swings and sways, baby, come with me like a free bird among the clouds. I'm out here picking daisies. The way the starlight falls upon her face, the canvas filled with a painter's grace, and I can't help but to fall into her warm embrace. As of late, I must be Carolina crazy, and you should see her now. She's my kind of lady, yeah, she can draw a crowd. When she looks my way, my words drift away like a free bird among clouds. I'm out here picking daisies. Oh, I'm out here picking daisies, going Carolina crazy.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
Happy hour again. It's hump day, happy hour. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour. Just wrapped up the third month for Jack and Coke. I know just where to find my friend. It's hump day, happy hour. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour. Everyone can join right in. Drinks half price for our friends. The place is packed, but that's okay. The views are hot either way. Gotta let your hair down and kick your boots up. It's hump day, happy hour again. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour. 7 a.m. is gonna come early, can't make the night too long. Just a couple of hours to prime the pump, hear my favorite song. Crank up that jukebox and fire up the band. Hump day escape is all part of the plan. It's hump day, happy hour again. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour. It's hump day, happy hour. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour.
That is a perfect song for this Hump Day Indie Wednesday. His name is Mike Sadinsky. That is called Hump Day Happy Hour. I've been happy the whole hour, and we're just getting warmed up in hour number 2. And Mike Sadinsky will soon be a special guest on this program. That's going to be a fun interview. And I've also got my second interview of the evening coming up here in just a few minutes. John McDuffie is going to join us on the program. You're going to love that interview and the stories behind his songs as well. Making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday is Brian Mullins. It is B-R-I-A-N, Brian Mullins music. This is called Cowtown Road on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Sunrise over hills, casting golden rays. Meadow Bridge awakes in those simpler days. Roaming the streets from dusk till dawn, no curfews in sight. We were no one's pawns. No worries about tomorrow, just living for today. In this town where the heart never fades away. Oh, life was sweet down on Cowtown Road, going to the drive-in on Friday night, falling in love under those star-filled skies. We grew up together, enjoying in strife in this little town. We found the spice of life. Outhouses in the back, under the willow tree. Memories of childhood, wild and carefree. Racing cars at the lane, wearing out those brakes. To to the girls in bikinis at Somersville Lake. Sunday mornings in church, we'd gather and sing, voices rising up like a bird on the wing. Oh, life was sweet down on Cowtown Road, going to the drive-in on Friday night, falling in love under those star-filled skies. We grew up together, enjoying and strife in this little town. We found the spice of life. We cheered for the Wildcats, the pride of our hearts, celebrating victories, always playing our parts. And when the Wildcats won that state championship, the whole town erupted in a wild, joyous trip. From Danny's to Hilton, we cheered through the night, tasting those sweet kisses under the moonlight. Every porch swing story, every whispered prayer tied our lives together like the sweet summer air. No secrets kept hidden, nothing ever felt wrong. In Meadow Bridge, we found where we belong. Oh, life was sweet down on Cowtown Road, going to the drive-in on Friday night, falling in love under those star-filled skies. We grew up together, enjoying in strife in this little town. We found the spice of life. So here's to the memories, to the love that we grew, to the life that we lived, and the friendships we knew. In the heart of West Virginia, where the river bends its flow, life was truly sweet down on Cowtown Road, you know. Life was sweet down on Cowtown Road, you know.
This is Nick Taylor, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday on KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
His eyes were holding back so he wouldn't notice that his arm was touching her back and she didn't mind. He said it was all pretend, I didn't believe it then. He told me to trust again, but I wouldn't try, 'cause I know how this ends. Oh, he'll tell you that you're better than the rest. He'll tell you that you're prettier than the rest. And he'll tell you that you don't gotta worry about nothing else but Jolene. He's gonna cheat on you and you're gonna see. And I know that he's a dog and he's never been out-trained. So if you really think he ain't gonna do the same thing to you, Jolene. He ain't a man of his word, I learned that shit the hard way. You think he love you for you, but girl, he love you for play. 'Cause he thinks he's something to look at, and you think he's something to look at. And I think you're looking too far back, 'cause I know how this ends. Oh, he'll tell you you so. And if you wanna warning, girl, I thought you should know. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. I hate to say I told you so. Jolene, he's gonna cheat on you and you're gonna see. And I know that he's a dog and he's never been all straight. So if you really think he ain't gonna do the same thing to you, Jolene.
That is the brand new single currently out to radio for my good friend Trisha Marie. She is from the state of Michigan, and that is called Jolene. At last count, that song has over 4.4 million views on TikTok. It is amazing, and she has really got it going on. And she just got back from the Josie Music Awards just about a week ago. Had a great time hanging out there in Nashville, Tennessee at the Grand Ole Opry, and she is doing her thing. Trisha Marie, she's got some more music in the works, and we just had a great radio interview as well. You can check it out at the top of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Hit the Tim Kelly Show Interview Archives tab. This next artist has been a special guest once on my show. I look forward to our next interview. It is upcoming as well, and we'll talk about this brand new single from Randy Cobb. It is called The Sand on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
We was just kids and found those 78s. Suppertime sun was a TV dinner plate. Mama did dishes, Daddy went to work. Saturdays was fun, Sundays were for church. Old John G. over yonder, sitting there on his porch with a Henry and his hound dog whistling while he worked. Right there down the road, those kids are jumping rope, smiling and laughing, just some good hometown folks. Oh, what I'd give to go back there, just a fun-filled kid, not a worry, not a care. The sand, you know it sure runs fast, wish I could stop it somehow in the funny-looking glass. Things are different now, but in some ways still the same. Mom and Dad are gone, never knew I'd feel such pain. Tomorrow I've learned, man, it's such a blessing. So pretty as it rises and so peaceful as it's setting. Kangaroo and Rogers, Foghorn Bugs and Pepe Le Pew. I turned the knob for the Rascals, the Stooges, and good old Andy too. And right there during dinner, when Walter came on at night, they cried for Vietnam, prayed for those who fight. Black and white on the TV, it's just the way it was. Not just there on the tube, y'all, but through Daddy's tough love. What I'd give to go back there, just a fun-filled kid, not a worry, not a care. The sand, you know it sure runs fast, wish I could stop it somehow. Yeah, what I'd give to go back there, just a fun-filled kid, not a worry, not a care. The sand, you know it sure runs fast, wish I could stop it somehow in that funny looking glass. Oh, I miss you, Mama. Yes, I miss you, Dad.
what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
How happy are people who listen to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day?
Get happy. Get the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
It was God, Barbara, and Elvis that was my inspiration, that drove my determination from the start. Well, they taught me life lessons. Today I count my blessings. Those faithful souls gave meaning to my heart. If it wasn't for those three, I don't know where I'd be. When I was lost, they helped me find my way. It's because of God, Barbara and Elvis, I'm the woman that I am today. When I was growing up, Elvis played a part, singing songs about his blue suede shoes. And I can still hear Barbara and the other Mandrell girls, that she was country when country wasn't cool. And I can't forget the stories that I read as a child about the Savior who gave me eternal life. And there's no doubt when I say I'm gonna see them all one day, in the perfect place where no one ever cried. It was God, Barbara, and Elvis that was my inspiration, that drove my determination from the start. Well, they taught me life lessons. Today I count my blessings. Those faithful souls gave meaning to my heart. If it wasn't for those three, I don't know where I'd be. When I was lost, they helped me find my way. It's because of God, Barbara and Elvis, I'm the woman that I am today. Elvis loved me tender, and Barbara gave me hope when I was lying single in a double bed. And God gave me strength when I felt I'd lost my way, and their spirits are still living in my head. If it wasn't for those three, I don't know where I'd be. When I was lost, they helped me find my way. It's because of God, Barbara and Elvis, I'm the woman that I am today. I'm the woman that I am today.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Indie Wednesday. We're right in the middle of the week. I'm playing the best in new country music, and I've got a couple of great radio interviews tonight, so you get to hear the stories behind the songs. These next three songs are John McDuffie. How are you, my friend?
I'm great, Tim. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I've been looking forward to talking to you. We've been talking off the air a lot, back and forth messaging and getting ready for this interview. And you've been coming into my shows live, and I love that. And you get to meet a lot of this other talented people that I play on the radio, and there's a bunch of them out there, huh?
Absolutely, and I just want to say thanks for the opportunity and the networking opportunity and getting to meet guys like Wes Ryan and Michael Richard, Michael Studdard, and all those guys. It's just turned into one big musical family, it feels like.
Absolutely, and boy, I love seeing that too. You know, I've been doing this for a while, and I think this year is just blown up, and it's sure good to see that. And you know, even though we never met, we've felt like we were family already, and it's sure great to be able to talk to you tonight for the first time.
Absolutely.
Yep. And isn't that amazing how a song can bring us together? It started out with the first song we're going to play tonight, Lights of Nashville. How about that?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it was one of the first songs I ever wrote, and it was, I'll tell you, it was back in the 1900s. It was quite a few years ago. I'll tell you, the first demo of it I recorded was on a cassette tape, if that tells you anything. But you know, it was you know, at a time in my life where I was in my 20s, and I really thought I'd missed the boat. I really thought, you know, I'd let life get in the way of my dream of making music. And this song originally was kind of a sad song. It was really lamenting the fact that I had this dream, and that's all it was a dream. Well, you know, fast forward years later, and now here I am at this stage of my life, chasing this dream again and really making progress. And so I rewrote the song, reformulated it, and now it's more of a song of celebration, a song of a dream that's coming true. And so yeah, it's been a lot of fun to relaunch it and kind of get to where I am now in this stage in my music career.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, I haven't seen the Lights of Nashville myself since 2018. I need to go and check it out because I know it's changed a lot since I've been to Nashville. But the Lights of Branson are pretty bright as well. They call this town that I'm in the live show capital of the world, and there's a bunch of places to play here, theaters and shows and everything to see, and it's pretty cool on the 76th Strip. And then out there at that theme park, Silver Dollar City, it's getting ready to be Christmas time, so it's beautiful here.
Well, hey, maybe that's my next song, Lights of Branson.
Hey, there you go. I love it.
No, but I got to play a couple of times this year in Nashville, and that was just a dream come true. And yeah, you know, I hadn't been to Nashville in years myself, and to go there now, and it's grown up so much. It really is a spectacular place. But to get to play there, and you know, I played a writers round, and everybody really was so gracious and loved the songs, and got back to the hotel room afterwards and sitting there with my wife and just kind of in amazement, I said, I can't believe I'm playing in Nashville and they like my music.
Yeah.
And that was just, it was such a aha moment and such a dream builder even at that stage.
I've seen that all on social media, you know, and try to like those posts and make a comment and everything, because you deserve all the success in the world. And, you know, I talk about that in the interviews. People don't know your story, and that's what we get to hear a little bit in the interview tonight. There's no overnight successes and how hard you guys work behind the scenes. Even though you stay as an independent artist, may never get signed to a major label, you just work just as hard as anybody else, sometimes even harder on your craft to build that brand and to get your name out there.
Absolutely, and you know, it feels like you against the world sometimes. But I'll tell you what has made it so much easier is this network of musicians through your radio show and the people we've built relationships with online, and also relationships I've found. I've really got a great network of friends and family that are supporting me, and it's a long story, but I'll tell you, long story short, you know, so from the time I was probably 5 years old, this is what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And actually the first time I performed was my kindergarten graduation. I dressed up like a cowboy and sang Rhinestone Cowboy solo at kindergarten graduation. and you know, I played around with music growing up and sang in some bands and wrote some songs in my 20s, and then life happened. I got married, and my wife at the time was somebody who was not supportive and not happy about the attention I was getting, and so we had kids, and I gave it up for career life, for the family, and to try and have peace, and I just kind of filed it away, and I ended up years later divorced and met my wife Amy now, who has done nothing but support me and encourage me. And she kind of breathed life back into this dream for me. And she had a vision of where it was going even before I could see it. And we started out just playing on social media, just recording little videos and posting them, and got some attention from some different people. And then our next door neighbors invited us to go see Joe DiMessina in concert, and we went. And I've always been a fan, but I wouldn't have gone if they hadn't asked us to. But then there was a guy that opened for her we'd never seen or heard before, named Ray Scott, and he's a longtime Nashville guy.
Yep.
And we talked to him after the show, and he was just so encouraging. Talked to him about music, about my dreams, and he listened and told us his story. And then come to find out, he was playing another show a couple of weeks later, just down the road from us. So we went to that show, and he opened for a local artist named Mark Ware. And so afterwards started talking to Mark Ware and telling him a little bit about my story, and we were just fast friends. He invited me to come to a show a couple of weeks later and got me up on stage and let me sing. And then a couple of months later invited me to open for him. And that was my first real true live performance in years. And the ball has just rolled from there, and just keep building bridges with other artists that give me opportunity to play and now co-write. And so I'm looking forward. 2026 is going to be a huge year.
Absolutely.
I just believe it.
You know what a small world it is. I just interviewed Mark Ware a few months ago on my program, and I met him in Branson when he was doing a performance here for the Nashville Roadhouse live show that they have in Branson. They do a TV taping as well. They have a TV show on there, and I got to meet him backstage. We got to hang out a little bit, and then that's kind of what led us to doing an interview. And we haven't met me and you in person yet, but I know that'll probably happen one day, so I look forward to it. And you mentioned Rhinestone Cowboy back when you were 5. That's the great Glenn Campbell, and he had a theater here in Branson for years and had a great career in country music, and he could sure play the instruments, the guitar, couldn't he?
Man, I tell you, probably the most underrated guitar player in the world. He definitely one of the best. He and Jerry Reed and Roy Clark, those three guys, three of the best musicians I've ever seen. I was so sad when Glenn was diagnosed with Alzheimer's when he passed away, because he's always been one of my musical heroes.
Yep. And his daughter was with him on stage a lot of those later performances, and it's pretty sad. He would start playing the same song again and things like that, and he was going into that decline. But her and a lot of these other folks that, that was their mom, their dad, whoever, their grandma, grandpa, they're working to keep those legacies alive too. I'll give you an example of Loretta Lynn's granddaughter and Conway Twitty's grandson. They are now what is called Twitty and Lynn, and they're going out performing together. So they're keeping those legacies alive, and country music like that's going to live forever, isn't it?
Absolutely, and it really feels like it's making a comeback.
Yeah.
That more traditional sound of country music. I think, there's still a place for new and modern and great, new music, but that traditional country sound, I don't think will ever go away. And I'm glad that there's places like Branson that still breathe life into it.
Yeah. Now, at 5 years old, I'm sure you hadn't found your sound yet, but at what point did you say, hey, I want to do something with this? You didn't have that supportive wife in your first marriage. You have it now, but how long you been doing this thing and wanting to get your name out there and get to perform in front of folks?
Well, so like I said, really, in my 20s, it was something I was working on, and that's when I really started writing songs and making original songs and performing them. And then, I said, filed it away, and then probably it's been, I met Amy, my wife, now about 14 years ago now, and I just, coming out of divorce and it just really started picking the guitar up again and performing and started writing some music. But I don't know, I just didn't have my confidence, I guess. And we moved a couple of times during that time frame, and finally found a home here in Atlanta. And so I've really been, I would say, serious about it again now for probably 3 years now, that I've really been focused on trying to not only find my sound, my voice, but get my name out there and really, get in the recording studio and make full, complete songs. And one of my goals for 2026 is I've got enough material for an album. I've just got to work on funding for it and the time to get in there and complete it. But by the end of 2026, I'll have my first full album done. And some great songs I really like that I want to get out there.
Yeah, you'll be able to circle back around and we'll do another interview and we'll talk about it and I'll play some of those album cuts for you then. We'd love to do that for you. Now, you grew up in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, or you're from there, and now you're in Georgia. And so one of my wife's and probably her most favorite group is Alabama. She lived in Boaz, Alabama for a while back in the 70s, back in 1979. And I've talked to some artists from Boaz, Alabama here just recently. Jason Cole's one of them. So.
Yeah, I did. So actually, I was born in Columbus, Georgia, and my dad, he went to Emory University and got his undergrad, and he went to Auburn University and got his doctorate in chemistry there. And so when I was about 3 years old, we moved to Auburn, and we lived there for a few years. And then his job moved us to Tuscaloosa, so which was a big transition going from Auburn University to the home of the University of Alabama. But,
yeah, right.
but it all worked out well. But yes, so I lived in Tuscaloosa from fourth grade on through, and actually graduated from the University of Alabama, and then got a job in retail, and that's moved me all over the Southeast, and then back to the Atlanta area. And now we live in Douglasville, Georgia, which is just outside of Atlanta to the west.
Yep. I think you guys did the ISSA Awards, didn't you, a few months ago or a month or so ago?
Yeah, they were. We didn't get to go. They were here in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But we didn't get to make it this year. Hopefully next year, maybe I get something nominated.
Yeah, I met her in 2018 before she started the ISSAs. We were hanging out at Nashville at the Wild Horse Saloon, actually at another award show, and I was playing Tammany's music and everything. So I have actually met her, and I think she's doing a great thing for the independent artists as well. Because like I said, it's people don't realize what you guys go through, and of course she's one of them as an independent artist. And you need that love and that recognition, and that's what she does with the ISSA Awards, and it's another way to bring people together, and you guys get to meet and network in those live performances and see a good show and get awarded for your efforts.
Absolutely. And I think that's as an independent artist, you do rely on those network connections and your friends and your family, because you don't have a big marketing machine behind you promoting your music and promoting your name. So yeah, even just a like on a Facebook post or TikTok or a share or a comment, those things mean so much to independent artists. I don't think people realize it doesn't take long to hit that little thumbs up or hit the share button, but it's invaluable to us that are trying to make it.
Right. And the biggest thing and the best thing probably about being an independent artist is that creative control. You get to tell the stories that you want to tell, write the songs that you want to write. And you mentioned Jody Messina a little bit earlier. She was one that had a major record deal with Curb Records. She's had 9 #1 singles with Curb Records, but in 2019 she started her own independent record label. It's called Dreambound Records, and I have several of her songs that I've played on the radio from that, because I like to help the independent artists, even if they got a big name like Jody Messina, and her name resonates with folks, and her music sure does too, but they might not be as familiar with their independent music as they are with the major label stuff. So that's why I try to keep that out there to the world too, because I'm like, look what else Jody Messina's got,
Absolutely. Well, I hope to get to meet her one day. I kind of did. She did a show here earlier this fall, and it came a severe thunderstorm in the middle of it. We had to cancel. But I handed her one of my John McDuffie music stickers. So I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
I hope maybe she's got it on the back of her bus now. I don't know.
There you go. Awesome. I love it. Well, let's play Lights of Nashville, and then if you can hang out a little bit more, we'll come back and talk about your other 2 songs. We got American Dream and What If I Could, and we'll hear the stories behind those in just a moment, huh?
Sounds great.
You bet. John McDuffie. We're going to play Lights of Nashville on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Every night when I lay down to sleep, my mind is north on 65. Up the interstate to Tennessee. looking for the Nashville sign. When somewhere in the distance a spotlight hits the stage and a crowd starts to roar and a band begins to play. The lights Nashville keep haunting me. In my dreams each night they shine on me. So I cross the stage and start to sing. I feel the heat on my face, and I believe it is my destiny. And even though it might be just a dream, you know that's where I'm gonna be. The lights in Nashville keep haunting me. Grab some beer on my way home from work. Help me get to sleep at night. Play my guitar until my fingers hurt. Drift off sometime before daylight. Then somewhere in the distance I see a spotlight hit the stage, and the crowd starts to roar and a band begins to play. The lights of Nashville keep haunting me. In my dreams each night they shine on me. As I cross the stage and start to sing, I feel the heat on my face, and I believe it is my destiny. But if it takes all that's left of me, you know that's where I'm gonna be. The lights in Nashville keep haunting me. Oh, yeah. Those lights are like a ghost burning in my mind, always there but just out of my reach, shining on all I've missed and all I hope to find. When I wake up and they're shining on me, and I believe it is my destiny, even though it might be.
His name is John McDuffie. That is called The Lights of Nashville, and what a great song that is. First one I ever heard, and now that's the 9th time I've played it on this program, and we'll put it on 13 other stations around the world for you tonight. How about it?
That's awesome, and like I said earlier, it's a story of a dream come true, and
Yep.
so I'm happy that it's getting some airplay, and I appreciate what you've done to help me promote it.
You bet. Pretty cool to be overseas and not have to leave your house, huh?
That's right.
You're on an overseas tour right now as we speak. That's pretty awesome. And I love that about country music and country radio. You make a song, you never know what's going to resonate with somebody, and you know that from doing live performances as well, and especially if they love your original music, and it's even better when they know the words to your songs. There's nothing better feeling than that, huh?
That's it's one of the coolest things I've experienced is playing somewhere that I've played multiple times, and people know the words to the song and are singing along, or people request your original songs, and that's just a great feeling. And that's another great feeling too, being played in places like Scotland and Ireland, and and people there can loving my songs too. That's just such a cool thing.
Yep. And with social media that we have now, that's what really blows up too and helps you get noticed, because we have that now going on this year, and all of the other artists that we were talking about coming into my show, and you guys getting together and collaborating and maybe wanting to write songs together, do a duet with somebody. It's just a neat thing to see when artists are so supportive of other artists in this independent community.
Absolutely. I got to shout out Canada too. I mean, gosh, Michael and all the people in Canada, they've really been supportive too.
Yeah. Michael found me because of an artist that he is friends with, and it has just been such a great relationship. He loves country music so much up there in New Brunswick, And so he's finding me all those folks at first, and then about 3 or 4 months in, he starts branching out into the U.S., and now he's reaching out to anybody and everybody that has that kind of talent, that what I call is new country's best. You have it. I'm saying it behind your songs tonight. And it's that untapped talent that is out there that I have no idea about. And I've been doing this for a long, long time. And Michael is hooking me up, and Jeannie up there in North Carolina is doing the same thing. It's cool.
Yeah, and he's helped a couple of my friends already too, John Hensley and Dan Corio in Nashville.
Yep.
And I really appreciate what you guys are doing.
I've been playing them too. I'm yet to interview John, but I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be another great John interview. So John McDuffie first, John Hensley next.
That's right.
and I had John Ray last week. So talk about hard to keep it all straight. It's hard to keep the name straight.
Absolutely.
But it has been a pleasure having you on tonight, and keep doing your thing, man. Don't ever give up on that dream. And in fact, American Dream is the next song we're going to talk about. Tell us about it.
So it's been a couple of years ago now. It got to be tax time here in the good old USA, and like a lot of folks, I waited till the last day to file my taxes, and got on H&R Block and figured it up and got to the end of it. And I guess we did something wrong. We didn't get enough money taken out for the year, and I owed the IRS a substantial sum of money that I didn't have at the time, and so I went to bed stressed and thinking about trying to figure out what my options were going to be to try and take care of it. And middle of the night, probably 2 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and had this thought in my head and picked up my cell phone, and it was one of those songs in like about probably 2 minutes had the entire lyric typed out on my phone.
Wow.
Woke up the next morning and found a little guitar lick, and American Dream was born. And so it's I guess it may sound a little bit like a protest song, but it's really just a song about real life, about a guy who's struggling, working a couple of different jobs, trying to make ends meet, and sometimes you feel like the chips. But it's still there. We still live in the land of the free, and we have the opportunity to say the things we want to say and chase the dreams we want to chase. And so that's why, I love the song, and I think it should. A lot of people can relate to it, and I think one of these days it's gonna catch on and get some real radio play, because I think it just it reaches so many people that are going through the same kind of thing.
Well, you're absolutely right. We're all going through it, no matter what facet or stage of life we're in. There's so much going on in the world, and you kind of alluded to it. It's not political, and this show's not political, but I like to call it a 3-hour escape from what's going on in the world. Come in here, listen to some great country music, hear these great interviews and the stories behind the songs of these artists that are up and coming. You'll hear stuff you've never heard before, and the music as well. And you're going to love it, and you're going to get hooked on it. And it's going to be that 3-hour escape, and 2 or 3 times a week that I'm on the program that you can look forward to. And that's why people go see a movie and do all these other things away from work and their daily lives, is to kind of escape from that a little bit. And that's what we hope we're providing tonight.
Absolutely. Well, I think, one of the most real lines and one of my favorite from the song is, between inflation and rent, my paycheck spent before it even hits the bank.
Yeah, exactly. So I've got the same issues. I have a PayPal donate button on my website, but I don't ever rely on that, So
right.
We away from radio, we still got to work those 9 to 5s and do those things to make the our world go around. But yeah, country music sure helps, and isn't it a stress reliever too when you can in your free time sit back and write those songs and do what you love to do. You might not make a living at it yet, but it's what you love, and you're more passionate about that probably than your regular gig. I know that's that way with me with this radio show.
Absolutely, and you know what? It's therapy, Tim. It really is, and that's where most of my songs are originally that I wrote for me. I wrote to express things I was feeling and to get things out of my system, so to speak. And I've got a lot of songs that are that way. And I think for me, the songs that people like the most are those songs that have true meaning and that have some passion behind them. So
Absolutely.
I think
That's where the song
to
is.
have Amy behind you as your bride now, and I've become friends with her on social media, and to watch you guys and the way you interact on social media, you can tell that is real. There's nothing fake here, and that's what I love about you guys too. You're the real deal, and just so down to earth and great people, and to have her supporting you, there's no better feeling in the world, right?
That's right. And I'll tell you, I've got a song. I haven't finished it yet. It's an idea. It's got a few lines, but it's called "Thank God and Amy," and it's a true song too, because I owe everything to God. I wouldn't be here without Him. Wouldn't have this opportunity, but also owe everything to Amy. I would not be doing what I'm doing now. I would not be where I am in life, or in chasing this dream without her and without her support.
That is amazing. I love that. And that's the kind of relationship I have with my wife. It takes a lot of behind the scenes stuff to put these programs together. She realizes that. We don't know where it's going, but one day we just put that faith in God and each other that, great things are going to happen. And it's a win-win for you guys getting your music out there, and for me getting my voice out there and getting to meet you in person maybe one day, or through the radio airwaves. I'll settle for that right now. I just absolutely love it. Let's talk about What If I Could. What's that song about? What if I could?
Yeah, so it's kind of a life song too, and I've been through a lot of ups and downs in life, and made a lot of mistakes, and done some things right, and I don't know. It's just one of those songs. It was kind of an idea I've had for a long time, and just one time just sat down and another one of those songs that just kind of came out of the pen onto the paper, and it's really just about thinking about what if you could go back? Would you change things? Would you do things a different way? And then really examines could you even really do that? Even if you did change things, would things still turn out the same? Mm-hmm. And I kind of believe, I'm a believer that in God, and that everything happens for a reason, and we end up where we're supposed to be. And so reality, I believe that things would turn out the same. That I would end up the same place I am now, which is a great place in life. But but it just kind of it's intended to make people think, and and about the value of life, and but also that you aren't your mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. You can get past them, and you don't have to continue to punish yourself for mistakes that you've made for the rest of your life. You can move on and put those behind you.
Right. Some of us out there, you included, could probably not only write songs about the stories of our lives, but could probably write a book even, huh?
A couple of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's funny because I think about that often, that, actually my life feels like not just different chapters, but different books, different lives that I've lived. And I'm glad they've all led me to where I am now.
Absolutely. Well, I'm glad they led you to this program tonight. You're in good company with these other talented artists on the playlist. And it's always a pleasure to play your music, even more so. I was looking forward to this interview. This is our first, but it won't be our last. Come back anytime, John. I'd have you on anytime.
Absolutely, and I'm looking forward to sharing some new music with you soon.
That sounds good. Where can folks reach out if they want to find you and get their hands on that new music?
Well, on all streaming platforms, John McDuffie, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, iTunes, all that. But then also, social media, John McDuffie on Facebook. I'm on TikTok, Instagram. So you can, if you follow the Tim Kelly Show, you can probably find me on there.
Yes.
Listening to the Tim Kelly Show, and please send me a friend request or a follow. And I love to hear from fellow musicians and artists and fans as well. So
absolutely.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Send me a request. Tell me you want to hear John McDuffie's music, and it's just as simple as that. That keeps it high on the radar. I would love that. IndieCountryRadio@yahoo.com is the email, or you can do it live on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. I'm on YouTube as well at KICR Indie Country Radio. Thanks for being on the radio with me tonight. I look forward to our next interview. This has been a blast.
Thanks, Tim. God bless you. Take care.
You are welcome. He's John McDuffie. This is American Dream and What If I Could, kicking off the top of the next hour on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Well, my back hurts and I'm late for work. My truck don't want to crank. Between inflation and rent, my paycheck's spent before it even hits the bank. Yeah, they come on TV and they try to tell me the economy is doing great. But Uncle Sam and that newsman will lie right to your face. Cause the tax smile pay, they tax everything, Lord. They tax and me to death. The more I make, the more they take, and the deeper I go in debt. Scratching and clawing and trying to get by, and the politicians just don't care. The American dream these days, it seems, has turned into a nightmare. Well, I'm working 3 jobs, trying to get by, but I can't seem to get ahead. As it stands, my retirement plan is working on till I'm dead. Yeah, harder I try to win at life, the more I get nowhere. And it seems to me there's no in between. You're either broke or you're a millionaire. And I ain't no millionaire. Cause the tax might pay the tax, everything, Lord, the tax and me to death. The more I make, the more they take, and the deeper I go in debt. Scratching and clawing and trying to get by, and the politicians just don't care. The American dream these days, it seems, has turned into a nightmare. Don't get me wrong when you hear this song. It ain't about politics. 'Cause I don't care about left or right. I just want a little more of my paycheck. A house on a hill, a couple of kids, a dog and a loving wife, a front porch swing, just living the dream, working out a 9 to 5. No, it ain't perfect in the USA, but it's the best place I've found. Keeping my head above water and trying not to drown. Cause the tax might pay the tax, everything, Lord, the tax and me to death. The more I make, the more they take, and the deeper I go in debt. Scratching and clawing and trying to survive, but at least I'm living free. The American dream these days, it seems, is still the American dream. The American dream. Woo!
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Can't go back and listen to your mama when she told you not to smoke those cigarettes. And you can't undo the damage you did when you left home, ran away, headed way out west. And you can't take back the hurt you saw in your girlfriend's eyes when you left her out there crying in the rain. You can't take back the angry words said to your best friend. Can't apologize, and now he's gone away. What if you could go back to those days? Wonder if you would make the same mistakes. Would you realize how fast time goes? Do things like you should. What if you could? If you could. Would you take that trip to Vegas blow your whole paycheck, gamble with your life, that drunken driving wreck, or miss your kids growing up, 'cause you were always at work. You can't go back and take away all the pain and hurt, but what if you could go back to those days? I wonder if you would make the same mistakes. Would you realize how fast time goes? Do things like you should. What if you could? What if you And you never will move forward if you keep living in the past. There's some things that you'd like to change, but no way to go back. What if you could go back and change your ways? Do you think it would? Or all turn out the same? Or would you be a better man? Do things like you should. What if you could? What if you could? What if you could go back to those days? I wonder if it would. What if you could? What if you could? What if you What if you could? No, you can't.
His name is John McDuffie. What a great radio interview we had tonight, and thank you for doing the program, John. I appreciate the time, appreciate the music, and appreciate your friendship. You are the real deal, my friend, and come back anytime. I'd love to talk to you again. You guys go check out John McDuffie on social media. He is fantastic, got some great songs and great stories behind them. If you're just now getting tuned into hour number 3, this interview will end up in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That tab is at the top of the homepage at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on that website right now. Scroll down just a little bit. You'll get the live YouTube feed so you can see the face for radio and watch the 30-minute movie of Branson and all the cool stuff to do here right behind me on television. I'm also live on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air, and I'm live on Facebook as well. We talked about Dan Corio, Dan Corio in the interview tonight, and he is making his radio debut on the program with a great song called Between You and Me. Dan Corio on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
From the first time I saw that smile, walking towards you in a bar from what seemed like a mile away, where you told me to go. Maybe change your mind, so I stepped away slow, and you called me over and said, I've taken lovers and covers and all in between. I've taken whiskey for the heartache to hide what I feel. I've seen tears fall and doors slam, trucks being keyed. Yeah, I've seen everything and what's to come between you and me. Well, I said maybe you think this is wrong, starting from a place where we're happy alone. It seemed like I could see the fear in her eyes, followed by wanting no words can describe. And I know she believed. I've taken lovers and covers and all in between. I've taken whiskey for the heartache to hide what I feel. I've seen tears fall and doors slam, trucks being keyed. Yeah, I've seen everything and what's to come between you and me. Hard
to believe after all this time, she's walking toward me from what seems like a mile away, dressed in white behind a beautiful smile. Still remember the time you said, I've taken lovers and covers and all in between. I've taken whiskey for the heartache to hide what I feel. I've seen tears fall and doors slam, drugs being keyed. Yeah, I've seen everything and what's to come. I've taken lovers and covers and all in between. I've taken whiskey for the heartache to hide what I feel. I've seen tears fall and doors slam, drugs being keyed. Yeah, I've seen everything. Everything. Between you and me.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
Don't try to church me up. Don't try to put me down. Don't try to drive me out. No, turn my world around. I don't want you coming around here telling me how to spend my days. I'm tired of hearing you preaching about my evil ways. Don't talk about my bottle. Tell me about my beer. Don't like the things I'm doing. Stay away from here. Don't try to church me up. Don't try to put me down. Don't try to drive. Well, I've heard all the stories about how to live my life. Yeah, the things that I should do. Just how to spend my time. They said, grow on up, man, settle down. This is how you become a man. Told me how to talk, how to walk, how to dress, and how to stand. But I like gravel on my roads. Hey, I like spit and chew. Well, you don't have to worry about me, son. Worry about you. Don't try to church me up. Don't try to put me down. Don't try to drive me out. No, turn my world around. See, I like my women sexy, a little dirt on my truck. Don't need no faith, don't need no love. Don't try to church me. Now take a minute, slow on down. I ain't trying to be rude. See, I got too much going on, man. I got no time for you. Sunday, that's for football. Saturday, I'm at the bar. And Friday nights for fighting, man. I still got the scars. Monday, that's a recoup. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, too. You take a look, you'll agree. I got no time for you. I got no time for you.
What a great group they are. are. They are Trailer Park Country. Go give them a like and a follow on social media. And Dennis, the lead singer there, and I will be doing an interview in the near future. We got to meet him in Branson, Missouri, him and his wife Tamara, not too long ago in the live show, Capital of the World. That is a great tune called Church Me Up. A Trailer Park Country is where you can find them on social media. Nick Taylor is up next. It is Tayler. If you want to check out Nick Taylor music and give him a like and a follow, and go get his hit song right here called One Bar Stool on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
And all the whiskey out down doesn't chase them away. And all them images keep coming back to stay. All the things I wish I would have done or said swirl like heavy smoke inside my head. Should get up, go home while I can walk, but I'll be here till bartender's last call. Hell, this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. Marlboro's ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite lines. One bar stool at a time. Darling, I still smell your perfume from last New Year's Eve. Your head on my shoulder, my heart on my sleeve. You grabbed my head, said, let's run with the wind. Escape these four walls when the dance lights grow dim. That slick dark street took a turn I can't erase. Worn out tires on my dad's 83 left no trace. Hell, this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. Marlboro's ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite lines. One bar stool at a time. Pocket full of heartbreak, two hands on the wheel. Keep seeing your last glass, still can't believe it's real. Hell, this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. Marlboro's ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite lines. One bar stool at a time. One bar stool at a time.
Hey y'all, this is John Stork, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing New Country's Best.
Cruising down the back road with the sunset in my eyes. Got a half tank and a full heart, leaving all the noise behind. There were hearts I couldn't fix, and some that I still miss. But the past ain't got no chain on me tonight. I'm running free, running free. Let the wind and wheels rewrite my story. A little dust, a little sky, mountain air, breathe a new life. Who I am and who I'm meant to be. No rear view regrets, just a front seat dream. Rolling on like a melody. Yeah, I'm running free. Pulled off near a pine line ridge where the silence hit just right. Felt that cold wind kiss my face like freedom wrapped in light. A voice inside said, go, there's more to life than roads you know. So I threw my doubts down in the snow and climbed. I'm running free, running free. Let the wind and wheels rewrite my story. A little dust, a little sky, rocky peaks stretching high. Who I am and who I'm meant to be. No rear view regrets, just a front seat dream. Rolling on like a melody. Yeah, I'm running free. Maybe I ain't got it all figured out, but there's something sacred in the here and now. I'm running free, running free. Letting go of what used to weigh down me. From valley lows to mountain tops, I found my faith in what I'm not. From the city lights to wide open fields, I'm chasing what is raw and real. I ain't lost, I'm finally me. Yeah, I'm running free. Yeah, I'm running free. Where the Rockies rise and the air cuts clean, that's where I'm meant to be.
He is making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday. His name is Joshua Mullahan. It is Mollahan. Joshua Mullahan. And that song is called Running Free. Go give him a like and a follow on social media. And one of these days, he'll probably be a guest on this program as well. This next artist has been a guest several times, and he is from Nashville, Tennessee. And a brand new single that just dropped last Friday. I played it for the first time then. I'm going to play it for the second time right now. Trey Calloway, and called Make That Move on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday. Woo!
Pretty little thing, don't care where you came from. You ain't going home out anytime soon. Hotter than a bonfire, middle of July, looking like you want to burn a hole in your boots. You say jump, get a trampoline. Baby, I'm touch the sky. But you step out, I'll say how deep into your ocean lies. What I gotta do to get up next to you? I'm gonna make that move. Well, them hips swing and the body's so smooth. I'm gonna make that move. Climb to the top of Kilimanjaro, blindfold backward, shoelace time, Joan on the back of a pissed-off Bronco, ride through hills to catch your ride. You say run, I'll let's ride up and go for 100 miles. Just don't leave your kiss so sweet, I don't want to say goodbye. What I gotta do to get up next to you? I'm gonna make that move. Well, them hips swing and the body's so smooth. I'm gonna make that move. Yeah. What I gotta say, what I gotta do, what
Kelly Show, live from Branson, Missouri on KICR Indie Country Radio.
It's past midnight and the house is quiet, but my heart won't let the silence stay. Every shadow pulls your name beside it. Every whisper feels like yesterday. I've tried the whiskey, tried the radio, tried every way I know to let you go, but I'm wide awake in your memory, tangled up in what we used to be. Every dream I chase just turns around and lays me down where you're not now. Can't close my eyes, can't get free. I'm wide awake in your memory. I see your dress still hanging by the doorway. The perfume lingers on the pillowcase. And if I could turn back time for one more moment, I'd trade the sunrise just to see your face. I beg the night to take this pain away, but your ghost keeps calling out my name. I'm wide awake in your memory, tangled up in what we used to be. Every dream I chase just turns around and lays me down where you're not now. Can't close my eyes, can't get free. I'm wide awake in your memory. The clock keeps on spinning, but I'm stuck in place, chasing the echo of your last embrace. If love's supposed to heal, then why is it breaking me? Why am I lost where you used to be? Still wide awake in your memory, holding on to what's left of me. Every dream I chase just turns around and lays me down where you're not now. No midnight cure, no remedy. I'm wide awake in your memory. Yeah, wide awake in your memory.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
How happy are people who listen to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day?
Get happy. Get the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Wash away these blues. I got nobody to tell my troubles to. My baby's gone. He found someone new. Red wine. Wash away these blues. I found me a river. I'm gonna sail away. It goes back in time to yesterday. I'm gonna find my baby and make him mine. So roll on, river, river of wine, red wine. wash away these blues. I got nobody to tell my troubles to. My baby's gone. He found someone new. Red, red wine, wash away these blues. Red, red wine, wash away these blues. I got nobody to tell my troubles to. My baby's gone. He found someone new. Red, red wine, wash away these blues. Red, red wine, wash away these
Her name is Lizbeth. That is called Red Red Wine. She's a great country music artist, and she's also a radio host. She hosts a show called the Nashville Backroads, and that happens every week as well. You can check it out on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Just hit that syndicated radio tab, and you'll see the Nashville Backroads is on there. She does a lot of great artist interviews, just like I do in my show, so you get to hear the stories behind the songs in country music, and got a lot of great shows on that syndicated radio tab. Lots of great radio personalities that play the independent artists just like I do, and so I'm not the only one out there, and I operate as a radio station to help those folks out and get their shows heard as well. There's some good ones out there, ladies and gentlemen, and we hope you support all of them that you can. Well, I'll tell you what, yesterday was Veterans Day, and without our veterans, we would not be doing radio shows like we're doing tonight, or any shows in Branson, Missouri, or anywhere else around the world. We owe them our freedom, and we owe them everything, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? This next artist, Bobby Hunt, has a great song in a tribute to our veterans. It is called A Soldier's Prayer on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Far away from you under moonlit skies, and a tear comes to my eye. I can't wait to get back home to you. Counting days and time till my tour is through. You know you're always on my mind. Yeah, I can't wait to get back home to you. There's nothing like your hand in mine that makes me feel at home. And you know you're always in my heart, no matter where I roam. I carry your picture in this awful place. It gives me hope day by day. And I pray that I will make it home to you. So when I think about my coming home and the peace that I will find, man, I can't wait to get back home to you. To smell your perfume in the air, all those things that calm my mind, and knowing that you're there, counting days and time till my tour is through, and the peace that I will find to see your face, your warm embrace. I can't wait to get back home, to see your face, your warm embrace. I can't wait to get back home. Yeah, I can't wait to get back home to you.
Nobody knows new country like we know new country. Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
You say the devil, he went down to Georgia, making bets on other people's souls. But I don't think he really hung around there, 'cause I see him everywhere I go. In Tennessee, they got the music contracts. New York, they put your name up in lights. California, it's a script and a promise, but they're all just the devil in disguise. Saying, would you sell your soul for 10 minutes of fame? Would you give it all for the world to know your name? Well, I don't know about you, but that ain't why I do what I do. I ain't gonna cater to the masses, I ain't kissing no asses. Yeah, the devil can try, but he ain't getting to me, no. Well, I just came to play some country music. Yeah, I'd rather use my lips to sing my songs. All about loving and living, even if no one sings along. They say, would you sell your soul for 10 minutes of fame? Don't you want the whole world to know your name? Well, I don't know about you, but that ain't why I do what I do. I ain't gonna cater to the masses, I ain't kissing no asses. Yeah, the devil can try, but he ain't getting to me. You're saying, would you sell your soul for 10 minutes of fame? Would you give it all for the world to know your name? Yeah, would you sell your soul for 10 minutes of fame? Don't you want the whole world to know your name? Well, I'd rather save my soul and sacrifice the fame. Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll still know my name. Well, I don't know about you, but that ain't why I do what I do. I ain't gonna cater to the masses, I ain't kissing no asses. Yeah, the devil can try, but I ain't gonna cater to the masses, I ain't kissing no asses. Yeah, the devil can try, but he ain't getting to me, no.
She's talking about life in the country music business, and I'll tell you what, she ain't taking nothing from nobody. The devil can try, but he ain't going to stop that young lady. Her name is Whitney Lusk, L-U-S-K. Whitney Lusk Music is where you can find her on social media. I found her on this cool little app called TikTok. I'm on it right now over here at Tim Kelly on Air, live doing the show, and you guys come in and join and say hello to us, and we'd love to meet you as well. This next gentleman is my good friend Donnie Cook. It is D-O-N-N-I-E, Donnie Cook, When I Hold You Tonight on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, new country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
I can see in your eyes there's a shadow of pain. a love that's still there, that you won't feel again. Sometimes God has a plan. We can't understand why. I hope the love I can give will heal your heart in time. Don't think of him when I hold you tonight. Let my arms be the place where your new love feels right. When you take my hand and we turn out the light, let it be me in your heart when I hold you tonight. You waited so long to feel love again, and there are still memories you hold of him. I know you're taking a chance that my love will be true. Always try to live up to the love that you knew. Don't think of him when I hold you tonight. Let my arms be the place where your new love feels right. When you take my hand and we turn out the light, let it be me in your heart when I hold you tonight. Let it be me in your heart when I hold you tonight.
Nick Taylor, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday on KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country.
Yeah, you pulled up play with the sideways grin, truck bed shaking with your rowdy friends. I tripped on a log, nearly dropped my cup. You caught my hand and you pulled me up. Now the music's loud, but I only hear you laughing at my two-step, missing a shoe. You stole my hat, I stole your beer. We're laughing so loud the whole creek can hear. Mud on my boots, but your hands in mine. This tailgate crush got me feeling just fine. Somebody scored all the burgers and buns, but I swear this night's still the best kind of fun. I don't even care, cause you're leaning close, whispering something about who you love most. This party's wild, but it's plain to see all the fun out here just leads back to me. You stole my hat, I stole your beer. We're laughing so loud the whole creek can hear. Mud on my boots, but your hands in mine. This tailgate crush got me feeling just fine. Stars come out and the crowd dies down. It's just you and me with the crickets around. Forget the noise, boy, I've had enough. This tailgate night turned into love. You stole my hat, I stole your beer. We're laughing so loud the whole creek can hear. Mud on my back. crush got me feeling just fine. Yeah, the tailgate crush turned into a night where the sparks in a fire met the sparks in your eyes.
Her name is Allie Ray. That is called Tailgate Crush, and people got a crush on her, that is for sure. We've been having fun in our chat room tonight with Allie Ray and all of her fan base in here on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. We're going to have even more fun tomorrow night on Triple Play Thursday. Not only does everybody get 3 songs in a row played all show long, but my first interview will be with Allie Ray tomorrow night. You don't want to miss that. And then Becky Elliott will be my special guest in hour number 2. A couple of talented young ladies in the world of country music. Speaking of talented young ladies in the world of country music, let's play this next talented young lady. Her name is Kate Russell. This is called Memory of You on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
Haven't even hit the lights, I don't have to. And that damn Ray Price song I know by heart plays like the one you wrote when you walked out. Every time I turn around, it's a memory of you. I wish I could let you go, but I don't know how to. Run.
listening to The Tim Kelly Show, live from Branson, Missouri on KICR Indie Country Radio.
It ain't all about them pickup trucks. It ain't all about a string of bad luck. It ain't all about breaking down. It ain't all about breaking up. It's pulling together, and how we get along and being country strong. So show me how you ride and show me how you roll and show me how you dance to the rhythm of R&B and soul. And show me how you headbang. Oh, show me how you play the blues. And when you're ready for a good time, come hang with me a while, and I'll show you country style. It ain't all about them cowboy boots. It ain't all about having southern roots. It ain't all a redneck attitude. It ain't all about slamming brews. It's pulling together, and how we get along and being country strong. So show me how you ride and show me how you roll and show me how you dance to the rhythm of R&B and soul. And show me how you headbang. Ooh, show me how you play the blues. And when you're ready for a good time, come hang with me a while, and I'll show you country style. Oh, I'll show you country style. It ain't all about them broken vows. It ain't all about them one-horse towns. It ain't all about tractors and plows. It ain't always about the South. It's pulling together, and how we get along and being country strong. So show me how you ride and show me how you roll and show me how you dance to the rhythm of R&B and soul. And show me how you headbang. Ooh, show me how you play the blues. And when you're ready for a good time, come hang with me a while, and I'll show you country style. Oh, I'll show you country style. And when you're ready for a good time, come hang with me a while, and I'll show you country. Oh, you know, baby, I'll show you country style.
His name is Ron St. Germain. It is Germain. And Ron St. Germain with a great tune there called Country Style. He will soon be a special guest on the Tim Kelly Show. Check out my full live interview schedule of upcoming interviews at the bottom of the homepage of my website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. I've got time to get this next gentleman in. He was in my TikTok a little earlier. His name is Austin Dixon. Go find him on social media. Give him a like and a follow, and get yourself this song called Broken Hearts in Texas from Austin Dixon on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
She flew in from east of Plano on the heels of a hot summer day, and nobody knew her from Adam, but she's sure making herself a name. And I'll never see so much desire on the face of every man in here, but as I wrap my arms around her, she slowly took a sip of my beer. And I thought, here's to the ones that thought they had her, building back their burned down dreams. And I don't know if I'll fare better, but right now she's here dancing with me. So cheers to all the broken hearts in Texas, and all those poor boys she left behind. If she's gonna break a heart in Tulsa, I hope she breaks mine. Larry's and glasses down in Waco, pouring rounds in Abilene, and Houston selling whiskey at a rate that they've never seen. And I'm sorry to all of the fellas she ran over, but I've been there if you know what I mean. So excuse me now, but she's here in my town, and I might just let her run over me. So here's to the ones that thought they had her, building back their burned down dreams. And I don't know if I'll fare better, but right now she's here dancing with me. So cheers to all the broken hearts in Texas, and all those poor boys she left behind. If she's gonna break a heart in Tulsa, I hope she breaks mine. So here's to all the broken hearts in Texas, and all those poor boys she left behind. If she's gonna break a heart in Tulsa, I hope she breaks mine. If she's gonna break a heart in Tulsa, well, I just hope she takes her time. If she's gonna break a heart in Tulsa, I hope she breaks mine.
Once again, his name is Austin Dixon. That is called Broken Hearts in Texas. Austin Dixon Music is where you can find him on social media. That's going to do it for this week's edition of the Indie Wednesday broadcast of the Tim Kelly Show. I want to thank my special guest, Andrea Sharp and Larry Banks. SharpBanksMusic.com is where you can find them on social media. And John McDuffie for joining me on the program tonight. Tune in tomorrow night for Triple Play Thursday, where every artist on the program gets played 3 songs in a row. And and my special guests will be Allie Ray and Becky Elliott. You'll get to hear the stories behind their songs and, of course, lots of great country music on the radio. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like The Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me on and turn it up. Let me make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of